most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
So
Bob.
today we're going to show you how to decompress your full back, not full spine, because we're not going to.
No, the back.
The back, and it's going to be instant relief, and there's no awkward positioning.
Right.
So pretty much, mostly everybody will be able to do this.
Yes. Yep. You'll see other videos where people are making you hang off the edge of the bed over furniture, embarrassing things. It's, anyways, this is straightforward.
If your spouse came in the room and you were doing this to some furniture,
we've got a family show here. Anyways, we better continue.
If you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. This week, if you're having back pain, we're actually giving away a TENS unit.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
There. I really TENS unit. It's a small battery device that'll help decrease pain.
Yep, help you manage pain. If you're on pain medication, you can help decrease it or possibly get off it. It depends on the situation.
Right. It'll be pinned to Facebook, the contest. Go to that page. You can also find us a 60-second version of us on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok.
And now, Bob, as you know, our podcasts are up and running, and we've got quite a few. Must have 30 or 40 of them at least.
Now you can listen to us even when you're on the
and we have other people. We have experts in the field.
A lot of interviews.
Yep.
A lot of interviews.
Anyways, so Bob, we do need to talk about this decompression, which is essentially traction on the back. There's a lot of different ways that you can apply traction. Traction is one of those things that if it works very good and very quickly. It's not like you do it and an hour later you feel relief.
It should be instant.
Right. The other thing about it, it doesn't work for everyone every time, but these options that we're going to offer are very simple, and it does decompress the thoracic spine and the lumbar spine. So from the
when
lower
he says
neck,
thoracic, he means mid-back.
Yeah, stand up. I'll show Bob.
Sure.
We got a tall drink of water here. Look at this. He's got a full back from here all the way down here. It's about 4 feet worth. Well, not quite, but anyways, and this will work on his, mine, as well as anybody's. Are you going to stay standing, Bob?
I'm going to put this up.
Okay, so go ahead, Bob. We can come over here. What we're going to use is gravity and body weight, and we're essentially going to hang. Now, you can use a couple options. A pull-up bar, if you have a pull-up bar at home, that will work. We use the hanging handles, and we used to use pull-up bars, and we found out that if you use the wall to aid yourself, it really is a big compliment to traction.
Now, when you get the hanging handles, you also get 3 of them. The supports.
Yeah, 3 anchors.
3 anchors. You want to show the other one back there too?
Over here.
So you can go wider if you want.
Right.
So.
And you do whatever feels best. For me, I always use the narrow one.
I do too.
Myself. And I personally use traction like this for maintenance on my back. I don't have sometimes I do with my spondylolisthesis, but typically it's maintenance so I can be active on a daily basis.
I also use it to kind of wake me up when I'm working at the desk.
It is amazing when you hang how it opens things up. Should we better, we're babbling now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Then we always get hollered at for that. So the first thing you do, if you've got back pain in your low back or your thoracic back, this is going to cover both. You simply grab your pull-up bar or your hanging handles or whatever you have that you can hang on. Now, with the back up against the wall, the big benefit, it puts you in good posture. Okay. Now I'm going to lower myself. One thing you wouldn't have these too high if you had to jump up to get them, or your pull-up bar. You want to be able to have full weight on your feet, grab the bars, and slowly go down.
And that's what's nice about these. You can set them where you want to have them.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to go down. I've got about 50% weight bearing right now, and you're probably going to just kind of hang out there. Now, if you have back pain and you get to here it's starting to feel good, just hang out there for a while. And if you go a little more weight, it feels better. That's okay. As long as it feels better. And particularly if you have some sciatica involved and your leg pain is improving, boy, just hang out there, for 30 seconds, as long as you can, as long as that leg pain and back pain is getting better. Don't do it if it hurts. It's not the thing to do then.
I would recommend too, Brad, if you've never done any hanging and you don't know if it's going to help you,
Yeah.
go ahead and maybe find a bar and you know what I mean, just to try it first.
Right.
And then if that works, then buy some hanging handles.
Right.
'Cause
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
want you buying them and find out, oh, this doesn't even work.
We're going to show a pseudo option at the end
Sure.
with the Booyah stick that you don't even need this. You
Sure.
can just use a stick. It doesn't work as well, but it puts you in that
helps.
direction. We've
Sure.
got 5 options. That was the first option. The second option is the same thing, except for once you find out it's good and you've let go and you stood up and it feels good, you may want to go do full traction, full
Sure.
body weight. You let the gravity take advantage. Now my feet are off. Can you see that? Everyone can see that, Tanner? And I'm going to hang here. The trick to this is to learn to relax your core or stomach muscles so that you get the full benefits of the traction. Again, you're only going to do that if it feels good. It's like,
And the amount of time is really up to you.
Yeah.
I know they try to work up to larger amount of times.
like minutes.
Yeah, but I get relief rather quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, it cracks my back right away.
Yeah. And
And
your hands get tired.
right, right.
This is also happens to be real good
Really
maintenance
good
for
for
your shoulders.
Yes.
All right. The next one, if that's going well, we can add rotation model. This is something you need to do very gently. So let's say I'm here. You can keep some weight through your toes to start with this. If you can see my knees, got that in. Now you can add a little rotation to the right. See how that goes. If it feels good, you can keep working it. You can also test it to the left. If both ways feel good, you can alternate right and left. Now you're going to do this very slowly. This is not anything you're going to swing into. It has to feel good while you're doing it, and then test afterwards and you get up and walk around. It should continue to feel good. That's important to
It's
do.
almost like you're manipulating your back a little bit
Yep.
when you do those
Yep.
rotations. It's almost like you're cracking your own back.
Yeah. And the big thing, I can't emphasize this enough, Bob, I think you agree, is be cautious with this.
Right.
Don't just go into hanging. Test it
Yeah.
out gently and wait till the next day if you want to go
Right.
into a little more length, or I wouldn't add the rotation right away the first day at any cost.
Probably after a week.
Yep.
I would
Yep.
do it.
And once you know traction, full weight bearing feels good after a day or two of doing that, or even like Bob said, maybe a week, you can add your rotation.
Yep.
I don't rotate because I don't feel it's going to be good for my back. I
Sure.
just hang. Now, one thing, if you have stenosis, this is a really neat trick. And I do have lumbar stenosis, and this does feel real good.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
This helps open up the foramen.
Right, we're
process.
flexing the spine,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
anytime you flex the lumbar spine with stenosis, it typically is a
Especially with traction.
yeah. So this stool works good because I'm going to go down and I go full weight bearing. It feels okay, but when I put my feet up here, and right now
Ooh-wee,
it
huh?
always it starts feeling good. And for me, because I've done this before, this even feels better. And I'm just going to hang out here until my hands get tired because I'm feeling good right now. And not that my back was really uncomfortable before, but this is like a healthy
It's an
stretch.
optimal position
Yep.
for you.
Yep, it's good. Now, if you're doing this, you have to have this particular technique really confident, good strength.
Yeah, so you don't want to let go and fall onto your
If
butt.
you're like this and you would let go, you're going
Right.
to have a lot more problems in your back.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so only do this.
Safety first.
Yeah, you're not going to jump into this. You're going to do the hanging
Yeah.
and feel very confident. And I typically only hang for about 30 seconds, and my hands are getting a little tired. And
You could even start that with one foot.
yep,
I mean,
exactly.
It would help a little bit.
Yep,
So and then
exactly.
reverse feet.
sure.
So
So you can see this hall is based on gravity and hanging,
right.
and the wall
And
helps.
the rotationals.
Yep, exactly. And there's one other option from hanging. Now, you may benefit from going face to the wall. Now, if I can do this for a little bit, but if I hang here for more than 20 seconds, it bothers my back because of my stenosis. And you can just hang there like
Yeah,
that.
you're going into a little bit of back extension.
Yes.
Yeah. So which maybe feel really good to some people and somebody like
Yeah.
you would not.
Right. I would stick with this first. And after you
Sure.
feel real comfortable, you've been hanging for a while and getting decompressed, you could try that, but
Sure.
that wouldn't be the first day for sure.
No,
Not even the first
exactly.
week. Now, if you don't have anything to hold on, hanging handles, a pull-up bar. You know, I thought about, well, some people want to hang on to a door, and just,
Yeah.
yeah, then the hinges break off.
It's always a little scary.
Yeah. If you get a stick like this that's long enough, I'll do it from the side, Bob. You can do
Sure.
it forward. It should be about 4 or 5 feet long, pretty sturdy. We use a Booyah stick because it works really well. But you just need a stick, piece of doweling, piece of
And
PVC.
I actually have to put it on the chair.
Sure, yeah.
Because I'm taller.
And I'm going to go to the top of this with both hands, and it cannot slip on the floor. That's when you need a
Or
rubber
on the
bottom
chair.
or a piece of carpet, whatever, so it stays there. And then you simply lean forward
And don't let the hand slide down.
right, don't do that. And what that does is that creates a force, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's pulling through my back. It's a cheating way of getting some lumbar traction, and
It works.
yep, it works. It just doesn't have the intensity. And again, the same rules with this. You lean forward. If it doesn't feel better, you don't do it. The disadvantage to this is you're leaning forward, flexing the spine.
Right.
If you have a herniated disc, the two don't.
Really mix.
Yeah, so cautious with this one, but it is something you can try.
Felt good to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, for a person with a reasonably healthy back, it's just great for your shoulders, your posture, your back. It's become one of my favorite maintenance
Yeah, I know
tools.
Tim Ferriss, if you know who he is, he actually hangs every morning.
Does he?
Yeah, just same thing.
Where did he learn from? From
Um,
us?
No.
Oh, really? Someone else had it before us?
Oh, they had it before us, yeah. So we weren't the first ones.
Yeah. Anyways, all is good.
Remember, we can fix just about
Oh,
anything.
except for
A broken heart.
right, and hanging, I don't think is even going to come close.